Tim Hudick, and I'm the business manager at One Great Brewing Company. I was born and raised in Winnipeg, and I moved away for school, moved to Toronto. And while I was living in Toronto, I sort of saw what was happening with the craft beer scene there. And in 2014, I saw that the laws and sort of the culture was changing in Manitoba, and I reached out to an old friend of mine named John Burge. I sort of mentioned to him that I was thinking about starting a brew pub and talked to him to see if he'd be interested in working on one together. He said yes, so we worked on the business plan for about a year. Once it was finished and polished and all of the financial projections were done, moved back to Winnipeg, and we started looking at property, and we started looking for investors. We got the keys for this place in September of 2016, and from there we renovated until May of 2017, at which time we were able to open. The biggest thing for us was really seeing what was happening in other markets. I wanted to bring some of the experiences that I was having in other cities back to Winnipeg for people to enjoy here, and certainly quality beer was a big part of that.
I started off just homebrewing for a couple of years, got really into it, so I figured I might as well make a career out of it. So I applied off to Olds College, and they have a brewmaster program. So I spent 2 years out in Olds, just learning how to brew, and then Halfpints picked me up and they trained me and they gave me all the experience I needed, but they kind of knew from the start that I'd be going off and starting OGC. It's really a fun process to do, and then just immense amount of pride, just like having everyone try my beer and everything like that, and I don't know, it's fun to experiment.
We wanted to have the food component with it, and what we're really trying to do is create sort of a total dining experience where you get food that pairs really well with your beer. Because we are a restaurant, our core pours are designed to be very approachable. They're not too out there, so they're really designed for people who might be first getting into craft beer or who are perhaps more interested in the national brands, to try to give them a stepping stone.
There's just a lot of flavors out there, and so many different things to try. So like, there's so many people who just drink the macro beers and everything like that, and it's just one note flavors, and I'm sure there's something that they like in the craft beer industry. That was the whole idea behind our milk stout, is I wanted it to be an approachable stout. People are afraid of dark beers, but they try it and they might not like it, but they'll be like, oh, this is actually much better than I thought it would be, and then maybe try something else after that.
Way back in 2014, we were sitting around on the phone, me living in Toronto and John living in Winnipeg, trying to come up with a name. And what we really wanted to capture was the fact that people kind of think that you move away from Winnipeg and you don't come back, but we found that to be the opposite. We have investors who move back, we have friends and family that have all moved back, and it was the name was really designed to highlight and showcase that there's something really special here, there's something amazing here, there's something that we wanted to come back for, and that there's sort of a people and a culture here that's worth celebrating.